I first grabbed this plunger from Dollar Tree, and then I grabbed 6 bundles of these fall leaves, also came from Dollar Tree. And then I just started and all I did was just start adding those bunches to the top of the handle. I added some hot glue on the bottom of the stem, and then I just held it down using a zip tie. So I did the mixture of the two, so that way when I keep adding more of those bunches, each bunch is being held down by the hot glue and the zip tie, just to make sure that the bunches are held down evenly. So just continue adding those bunches all around the handle until it is all covered. I then decided to grab some of this jute string. You could also find this at Dollar Tree. And all I did was just start wrapping it around the handle of that plunger. And as I was adding the jute string, I then just started to cut off those zip ties because you won't need those anymore since the hot glue and the jute string are going to be holding the bunches of those leaves all together. And as I was adding the jute string, just add a little bit of hot glue every now and then just to make sure that everything stays in place. I then grabbed this planter, also came from Dollar Tree, and this plunger fits perfectly on the inside of this planter. So I'm just adding some of this Dollar Tree adhesive glue, which is a great substitute for E6000, with a mixture of hot glue, and I just place that right inside of the planter. I then just cut down some 1-gallon paint stir sticks that you could get from Home Depot. And I just cut down some of these jumbo craft sticks, just using that adhesive glue with hot glue to hold those paint sticks together. I then just applied some brown acrylic paint and then just used a baby wipe to apply this paint all throughout the sign. Go ahead and let that completely dry. And then I made this stencil off of my Cricut machine and then just place that right on top of the sign. And then using some white acrylic paint and a cut up Dollar Tree sponge, I just began filling in that stencil. Just make sure you dab off any excess paint off of the sponge before you go ahead and dab any of that onto the stencil. And look at how cute that is. And let's go ahead and grab that fall tree, find a good placement for that sign on the handle of it. And then again, using that same mixture of the Dollar Tree adhesive glue and hot glue, I just place that sign right on top. I had these rocks that I picked up from Dollar Tree as well, just place those in the bottom, covered that with some scrap paper, and then on top of that, I just placed down some Spanish moss. Now you could leave this just as is. I think it's so adorable. However, I just added some of these Dollar Tree foam pumpkins inside of that planter. But look at how adorable this came out. I absolutely love it. I hope this inspires you guys to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so, so much. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.